Hi there, a very good morning and good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This is Simply Stocks, and I'm live in this live session again, as promised, around 11 a.m. Hope all of you are doing fine and all of you are investing well into the market and trading well into the market. It's a very treacherous market. It's a market which has been a real test for any investor or anyone who has been looking to make money in a shorter period of time. So it has been becoming extremely difficult for the investor to do so, to make money in a shorter investment time frame. Uh, and hence, we are in a situation where one should look to invest over a 6 to 9 months time horizon. All right. So in today's session, we'll discuss about one of the stocks. It's a small cap company, which surprisingly I was looking at has not done much over the last 3 4 years. And although it has gone up, gone down, but over a 4 year period hasn't done much at all. But the company is pretty good, strong with high HNI holding and high investments, etc., from large investors. So we'll discuss about that. Plus, we'll discuss about the markets and I'll answer your queries as well. So it will be a 20 to 25 minute session that's going to take place. So let's first discuss about the markets for the next 3 4 minutes, and probably more people should join in. And if you want your queries to be answered, you can use the super chat and super sticker feature, and that will help me grow the channel. That will help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. All right. So about the markets, global markets have fallen big time. Global markets have seen a lot of crunch over the last 1 week or so, and the same is happening here in India. Yes, the Nifty has not fallen a lot, but that is because of the resilience of Reliance. Otherwise, we could have been at 16,500 levels or so. So that's one part. So at this point of time, what I feel is that there is a lot of pessimism in the market, although the market can still fall at 2 3% from here. I'm not saying that it's become extremely cheap, but there is a lot of negativity, and people are selling here, there, right, left, and center in the mid and small cap companies. Uh, in that sense, I feel that this is the time for investors to really get in and put their money in and sit back tight for the next couple of years to make money. Those who trade should trade cautiously and take positions in a manner that if the position go against you and you want to hold, then you're not going to lose a lot, or the companies are extremely robust, and whenever the tide turns, you're able to make money. So buy into very strong companies, strong managements, which are coming out with decent results or strong results, because even good quality results, strong results are not taken that positively. Case in point has been a stock that I am holding, which is KPIT. So the results were very strong. We had a run yesterday, but today, up till now, the stock is in red and has fallen from yesterday's top. So kind of a very divergence market, a market where uh, you cannot just predict based on numbers, based on technical charts, that okay, you're going to see these stocks perform or these stocks not perform. And it is very difficult, very volatile at the moment. All right, now talking about one of the stocks that I wanted to talk to you about, the stock's name is Agrotech Foods. So Agrotech Foods is what I'm going to talk about, or what I want your attention towards. The stock has done virtually nothing. If I look at from April 2018 till now, it was around 860, 870 rupees in April 2018. It's around 860, 870 rupees today. That was the high made that time around. It was an all-time high, and today the high is above 1,000 rupees, but the stock has fallen from the top. So the numbers have improved, although 2021 was a washout financial year, but the numbers have improved on the top line. So they are now going to have in FY23 sales figures of closer to 1100 crores, and the market cap is under 2200 crores. It's trading at less than 2 times 1 year forward sales, and it is a consumer oriented food company. it cannot remain 1.5 2 times sales when you consider it 1 year forward. And that is where I bring to you this company. So Agrotech Foods provides packaged foods, and their customers, which are both in retail and corporates. So they don't not only just cater to the general public through kirana stores, but they provide their snacks and food products to corporates as well, and they have tie-ups. It is affiliated to Conagra Foods USA, and they have brands like Act 2 Popcorn, which has done extremely well before the pandemic, and hopefully things will pick up from next year onwards. And the other brands are in Sundrop oils. They have nacho chips and diet snacks, which have done pretty well throughout the last 3 4 years. So basically speaking, what has happened is that the company has done exceedingly well in terms of sales. In terms of sales thing. Uh, Now the issue that is cropping up is the bottom line. The bottom line has not been that great, and the profits that came in the December quarter were also fat. But that is the reason why the stock is trading in a range between 800 to 1,000. I think current levels and declines to 800 are good buying opportunities from a 3 4 year point of view. It could be very big. So my point here is that if next year they do sales of around 1100 crores, I think it can easily trade at 4 to 5 times sales. Around 5,000 crore market cap is very much possible over the next 18 months. That is more than a doubler that I would say you can consider the stock to be. So in that perspective, I believe that going forward, one can look to invest and probably hold on to the stock from a 3 4 year point of view, rather than buying into stock from a trading point of view. So this is a very highly liquid stock that one needs to be aware of. So it's not going to be a fact where the stock is going to perform exceedingly well immediately, but over a 3 4 year period, this could end up being big, very big, from the current you can say market cap, etc. So this is one stock to analyze, one stock to look at. Do your thorough analysis. There is low promoter holding, so that's a concern. There are issues, the margins are not there, and many other things, but that's why the stock hasn't performed. So do your thorough analysis and then invest, and again invest very less or that amount that you are comfortable investing into, and not worrying about say seeing a drawdown of around 40% or so. So that was about Agrotech Foods, and now I'm ready to answer your queries. Kindly use the super chat and super sticker feature that will help me grow the channel. That will help you ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Hi, Mr. Pawar. So I'm waiting for the queries to come in. See, I believe that a target of 950, 980 is possible over 1 year. I think by next March we could see 950, 980 on KPIT. The results were very strong, and if the trend continues, I think those targets could be met over the next 1 year, 1 year and a half or so. All right. So Brightcom Group, I have no comments to make. I have not analyzed the company. I won't be able to comment on the stock at all. So that's the part. Another thing I want to say here is that it's better to be with leaders even now, even though those leaders have fallen from the top. In fact, that is an even better opportunity to probably buy into such kind of companies, rather than looking at very small cap companies that okay, they will do extremely well, etc. So that may not end up happening. So be with the leaders, be with specific stocks that are performing well in their own domain. They have some salient features, or they are, I mean, in a situation uh, where they have the competitive advantage to perform and do well. So as I see, Colgate Palmolive at current market price for long term, yes, you can do buy into it, but most of the pure FMCG consumer names may not perform because of the high pressure of, you can say, oil, etc. So better be with consumer oriented companies which are housing related, which are innovation related, etc., rather than being with the traditional FMCG brands. That's the call. Morning, SP. Morning. I hope you're doing well. As far as the markets are concerned, they're doing their own things, and probably for the next week also, I don't see much of a change in terms of market performance. I think till July we are going to remain subdued, range bound, etc. And then probably from there on in, we could see some movement, because there will be rate hikes across the board here in India and abroad. So there would be issues with that regard. Okay. So as I see that there aren't many people in here, or with the queries, so I'll be online again on Sunday afternoon, and see you then. And probably we'll have more people joining in, and so more queries coming in. Thank you. Thanks a lot for being online. Thank you.